Everyone please listen up. We may have a problem here. Now please do not panic. But we are flying without a pilot. So this happened. First, it is time to bring Anna to the airport. Unfortunately, she has to leave now. By the way, I really don't like the fact that I had to drop off Anna because I actually planned a fun day with her tomorrow, which included trampolines and other really cool stuff. You just saw me taking Anna to the airport a while ago because I sent her on a holiday trip so she could get some rest, because that is totally what she deserves. But right now I am in a hurry because you might have already guessed it. I am going to see my baby Anna on her vacation because I think that she kind of misses me, you know. A girl that age all alone, it can be very hard and confusing, and that's why I think that it's a good idea to actually go to her and support her on her holiday. That all being said, let's just go to Anna and surprise her even more with showing up there. Alright, and here we are at the airport. I have to admit I have been at this airport before and it was really strange before, but maybe they have fixed all the issues here now and maybe we'll be just fine. By the way, here is a life hack for all of you life hackers out there. When no one is in line, don't wait in line. Isn't that an amazing life hack? I sure know it is, because I have been using it all my life now, because when I was younger my dad told me the exact same thing and he said that I probably wouldn't choose it, but believe me, I do it every single time and it saves a lot of time. So yeah, if you were wondering why sub always comes first, it's because I skip all of the lines. The one thing I do wonder about though is why there is no one here. Surely you would say that the airport would be pretty crowded, right? But for some really weird reason which I don't know, this airport is not crowded at all. Well, there's my and this one other person, but that's literally it. I don't get it. It's like something feels very off and I don't exactly know what it is. But enough talk about this place. Wait, what? What just happened? That felt like some kind of force field or something. I mean, you guys saw that, right? See? I'm not joking around, it really is some kind of force field, guys. What is even happening right now? You know, I would really appreciate it if you could just leave us alone, please. Like, that would be the very best thing to do right now. Just let me through and leave me alone. That's all that I'm asking. I mean, I usually ask a lot, but this time I'm just asking those things, and so far it's not looking like you are going to do either one of those things. So may I just say that this airport is not being friendly at all with me right now. You what? Actually, I am just going to go. That's right. You heard me. I am leaving. I am done getting mistreated at this airport. Wow, hold on, I am feeling strange. Wait, something is actually happening right now. Wow, well, it looks like that was just some weird dream or vision or whatever. I don't really know what that was, but it surely made me see some really weird stuff. Or maybe it was just a dream and maybe I have been standing in this room with all these people for the past 2 minutes talking really random stuff to you guys. Let's be honest here, that would be pretty weird, wouldn't it? I think it would be super duper weird, because that would mean that I have some sort of powers. Well, enough about superpowers. I mean, I love talking about it for hours and hours and hours, but I think that at one time you just have to stop talking about all of the superpowers, because it might get boring after a while. Actually, never mind that, because I think that everything becomes kind of boring after a while now that I said that. But at least I don't have to worry about all the people in my way, because you guessed it. And if you didn't, you are seeing it right now. That's right, your boy Sub got the first class tickets. I mean, when I'm going to see my daughter, I want her to be proud, so that's why I got first class. Also, I'm starting to wonder if there is ever going to be an end to this flight, because let's be honest here, I have been in here for a pretty long time now and I would really want to reach my destination. I'll have to ask around here to see if anyone knows anything about the flying time of this airplane. Good for me, because I think that no one will know when this plane will land. It's pretty stupid actually, because it said when it would land in the folder of the plane, but I threw that away directly after I got it. I mean, who doesn't, right? Well, to be honest, I am not entirely sure what I am doing in the bathroom right now, but I got an extra ticket to go to the bathroom, so I thought, hey, why not? Am I right or am I right? I have to admit it looks pretty cozy in here. This reminds me of my super duper big house that I have back at home, but I guess we're in a bathroom right now and not in my house. Oh my, I'm actually very curious to see what the cockpit looks like, because as you all know, I was a pilot in the Air Force and I'm curious to see if this looks anything at all like the cockpit we had back in those days. Wait a minute, something is not right here. Are you guys seeing the same thing that I am seeing, or am I going completely insane right right now? Is it normal that these planes don't have any pilots? Like, are these planes flying on their own? What is happening right now? This can't be real. The people have to know. We might be in danger or something like that. We might be in a lot of trouble here, guys. Everyone please listen up. We may have a problem here. Now please do not panic. But we are flying without a pilot. I love how everyone stays so calm like that. I really helps this situation a whole lot. I really do love it. Alright, so right now I am actually looking for someone who has a tiny bit of flying skills, because if there's no one on this plane who can fly, we might even have a bigger problem than the other one. You see, we kind of need a pilot to reach our destinations, and I would really hate it if I wouldn't reach my little girl Anna today, because I miss her so super much. Maybe you can fly, sir, please. Excuse me, but can you fly? Nope. What? Are you serious? Oh come on people, I can't use this. I really can't. I really need someone to save the day right now, because it's really important. Please just think about anything you've done in the past that had to do with flying. Playing with toy airplanes counts too. Seriously, everything counts. Oh wait, you can fly? Are you absolutely 100%, completely, truthfully sure you can fly? Alrighty then, well let's go. What are we waiting for? Christmas? I am going to need to teach you all of the basics, but you'll be fine. You're going to need those, but I'm sure that if you can fly you already know how all of the basic stuff works, so I'm not sure if I'll even bother to tell you anyways, ha ha ha. It's actually good, find some fun in a situation like this. It keeps everyone hopeful and all of that good stuff. Hold up here though. Is she actually coming or what? It's taking her a really long time, to be fair. Hello, are you even coming to the cockpit? Oh, there you are. Look, I need you to come inside because we have to discuss a few things that are about our safety and the safety of all the passengers. Please, can you talk to me inside? Nope. Well, that's either a nope for the nope I can't fly, or that's a nope as in I am so not talking to you right now because you are very creepy. Well, I should probably tell everyone to go to their seats because we might actually be crashing in a few minutes, which is very bad because I would really like to see Anna right now. But anyway people, please get to your seats because it's about to get really rough and all that, and you wouldn't want to be on the aisle in the middle of a crash. Look people, I know that you are like super duper afraid right now, and believe I am too, but I think that the smartest thing to do right now is to just take a seat and be as calm as you can possibly be, because panicking is not what we should be doing right now. Oh my, don't you just love it when everyone starts panicking the moment you announce something? I just love it. These people either need to scream harder so that another airplane will hear us and save us, or they need to be very silent so that we can hear where the plane is heading to, because I believe I heard something about that on the radio. Well, I don't even care anymore, to be honest. If this plane goes down, it goes down, and there's not all too much we can do about it. Am I right or am I right? I simply don't get why no one else is taking a seat. I mean, come on, it's the smart thing to do in a situation like this, isn't it? Or am I just being super stupid right now and don't I know anything about airplanes? I mean, that could be the thing too. Just know that I have warned all of you people, so don't come to me when we are actually going to crash, okay? Oh my, it's happening already. Oh great, would you just take a look at that? We crashed. Well, that is just perfect. How am I going to get to Anna right now? It seems like we crashed somewhere in some sort of jungle or something. I don't know, but it sure doesn't look like the holiday location I booked for Anna. This is like really bad. I have to find my way out of here, and I think the only way of doing that is by making my out of here myself. And it turns out that someone has been here before and laid out a path for me and all the other survivors to go through. Maybe it's dangerous, who knows? Well, actually, if that is the case, I'll be prepared, because if you didn't know it yet, back in the day I used to watch a lot Indiana Jones movies and I really enjoyed them, and so I started to become like the sub version of Indiana Jones, and I called myself Indiana Sub. And here's a picture of me in trouble but still making it out safely. I'm kidding, that is a picture of Indiana Jones, but I mean, you have to admit that my face looks pretty good on that. The point is that you don't have to worry about a thing because I totally got this. I know what you are thinking, Sub. You crashed down with an airplane and now you are stranded on an island God knows where. Well, guess what guys? Look, I was with the Boy Scouts back in the day. I know exactly where to go because I have those sick map reading skills only a few individuals have. That's right. I'm actually way cooler than you think I am. But it's alright not to believe me. I mean, I wouldn't believe me if I just heard me slouch. Okay, that hurt, but no worries. Look, I know how all of this looks, but just hang on with me here because I know for a fact that if we combine our forces together that we'll make it out of here alive and everything will be fine. The one thing I wonder about though is where I am going to have to go once I come back here, because what if I end up somewhere I really don't want to be? Like for example, say I end up in some sort of village or something where they only eat soup? That would be terrible and very scary because I really don't like soup, except if it's vegetable soup, because that's usually green and you know that your boy Sub loves the color green, so yeah, I'll eat green soup. See, it's already going a bit better here now. I was just thinking though, who made all of these obstacles? Like who made this big mess? If this was my jungle I would not have such a messy one as this. Well, I think everyone has his own idea of clean. What am I even talking about? It doesn't even matter, does it? What matters is that I get out of here as quickly as possible, because think about Anna for a second here. Maybe she found out that I was coming and she is like really hyped about it and waiting in front of the door because she knows I'll be there any moment, but I'll never show up on time because, well, you know, my plane kind of crashed and all that. I am still angry about the fact that we didn't have a pilot. Like who does such a thing? Maybe all of this was a setup. Or maybe it's a big prank by Cordell and the other guys. Oh, that would be a pretty good prank, but I can't really use a prank right now because the only thing I can think about right now is Anna, and she has priority right now. But don't worry, hun. Ouch. Okay, I admit I really give the one away. That was just a waste of time and I wasn't paying any attention. Excuse me for that one. Don't worry though, I'm back in the game and stronger than ever because I know for a fact that I am not going to make that same mistake again because I'm a total boss and I learn from my mistakes. Pretty cool, right? Do you want to know how I do it? Well, it's actually pretty simple. When you do something wrong, I mean make a mistake, you have to remember making that mistake, so the next time you do something that has to do with the mistake, you remember the mistake you've made previously and there you go. You won't make the same mistake again. Does that make sense to you at all? Because if not, I'll repeat it, but I'll go with the fact that it actually did make sense. So that all being said, it looks like we are coming closer and closer to end of this forsaken jungle here because I can see some sort of portal at the end of this hallway here. No idea why it's inside of a monkey's head, but I guess we'll find out once we get to the oh, come on. Look, it doesn't matter that I died anymore because we are almost there. Like when I died way back in the beginning, I understood your frustration because you could be thinking that it would take me a very long time to get to the end, but you have to admit here that I did pretty decent. Am I right, or am I right? I sure know I'm right. Look, I'm wrong about a lot of things, but if there's one thing I am pretty right about, it's that I totally wrecked this jungle obstacle course thing by whoever made it. And look, we almost did it. We can end this now. I just have to jump through that portal and we're good. Wow, wait, what? Where am I? What just happened? Wait, I know what happened. I think I fell asleep here in first class and I had a dream about the plane crashing and all of that stuff. I even dreamed the whole jungle part. Oh my, that's actually good because now I can resume my journey to Anna without any worries. Jeez Louise, I was really scared there for a minute. By the way, am I the only one who thinks this TV show is really boring? I mean, just look at it for a few seconds. See what I mean? I hope you do, because that was really, and with really I mean really boring. See what I did there? I said really like 6 times. Well, it turns out that there is really no one in the cockpit, but I think it's fine because the plane is on autopilot, and that makes total sense because why put a pilot in here when the plane can fly all by its own? I think that's pretty cool actually. Don't you think so? Anyway, I was wondering what else is on this plane, because let's be honest here, all of these people would not fly with this plane if it was like most boring plane of all planes, so there has to be something different on this plane that no other plane has. And would you take a look at this? I think I found it right here. Oh, look at that. It's an underground space to do some cool stuff. Hey there, how you doing? Well, I have to say this place is pretty sweet. I kind of understand why everyone on this plane chose to fly with these guys, because it's so cool. Like you can play chess and all of that cool stuff. It's a good place for the kids to hang out as well, so that the parents can sleep for a while. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I've seen enough down here. It's time to go back up because I think if I stay here too long I will feel ill in a few minutes, and we really don't want that now, do we? Well, I really don't want that, ha ha ha. I hope you understand. I just hope the plane isn't going to crash again because of that autopilot messing something up, because that would be really sad. Oh wait, what is that sound? Are we crashing again? Oh my. Oh no, it was just a dream. All of it. Oh man, I am so lucky. I really thought for a second that I was on a real airplane and then I dreamed that we crashed in the jungle, but it turns out I had a dream in a dream. That's really freaky. Well, I have to go pack my stuff right now because Anna is waiting on me. I am picking her up on the airport because she is coming back.